What's going on YouTube? WestHobbiesRC. So today we are back with another RC era EC-135. So this will be the second model we have reviewed from them. This one is a little bit smaller, 136 scale, and it is the EC-135. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get started. So this being the C-123 is the actual helicopter. It's just in the 135 fuselage. We're going to open this thing up for the first time and see what we get. So just like the other RC era models, you can see down here, we have height settings. It's a brushless machine. You get a modular battery, tail rotor, and it has the OptiFlow, and it has a 1 key upside down on this one that I don't believe the other one had because I don't remember that. When you first open it up, you will see you get these little stickers. So if you want to put stickers on it, you can. You get your manual. Now this manual is two-sided, so one side will be English and one side will be Chinese. But you can read through it and see all the key features to the model. Opening it up, we did get the 2 battery version. So when you are ordering this, the link in the description will be this version right here with the 2 batteries. But they make it in a 1 battery, 3 battery version, so you can kind of see whatever one you like. So you get this little bag here with your USB cable. You get some screwdrivers, little Allen. So that's a nice little toolkit. And then you just take off this plastic and we see the helicopter here. So we'll start at the batteries. You get 2 of these proprietary little modular batteries. And these little batteries are 400 milliamp 3S packs. So it's actually a 3S. And that USB cable is to charge the battery. So you use your USB-C, plug it into your battery right here, and you can charge your batteries, and then they push and lock into the helicopter itself. Then you get this little bag here, and this is just some spare blades. So you get another set of blades. Then you have your radio itself, which is the exact same as the other radio that we used. This one has all of your mode switches for speed, start, stop, takeoff, landing, and it has a 1 key flip over, which we'll have to play with. It does take 4 AA batteries that are not included in this package, so you'll need to supply those on your own. And we have the helicopter itself right here. So now the helicopter, of course, just like all RC era models, or at least the last one I've done and the future ones, they are very well detailed for little scale machines. So it is a 4-bladed rotor head. So you have a 4-bladed head that is very nicely detailed. It's an aluminum head block, plastic blade grips. It's a DFC, so you have your arms going straight down to your swash plate. The fuselage itself is very detailed out. You have doors, panel lines, pop rivets along. You have all your antennas, your wings. This does have LED lights on the back, both green and red, and then you should have a red on top, and you probably have some in the front as well. You have very big skids, which they look a little flimsy, but I'm sure they will actually take a beating. You're not going to really be throwing this thing around and crashing it because it is a scale machine. Now the tail rotor is more of like a finish drawn tail. It's a ducted fan. And the whole blade is actually the can of the motor, which is something really cool. I noticed that on the last one as well. And then you have more little details of your antennas coming out, your scale exhaust. I've always liked the EC-135 and 145. Such a cool machine. So you're going to pop this front off here. And this light is supposed to be attached. So I'll have to put a dab of glue to hold that back in. But that light goes in here. And this is your main flight board, your controller, your ESC. Your battery slides into here. So if you take a battery, you'll notice pins are on top. It'll slide right into place and it pushes and locks. That's powered on. You can see all the lights here. We don't have the radio on, but you can see the lights will blink until it sees radio signal. And then to pull it out, you just pull your battery right out. There's a little tab here if you need to push it down. Very simple. This is an on-off switch. So you can put your battery in. It's locked into place. And then this little switch right here, you can turn it on to power up the helicopter. So let's put some batteries in the remote and let's see how all of this works. We got our 4 AA's put in our radio. We're going to close our radio up, turn on the transmitter. It will blink, and then we are going to power up the helicopter. So we're going to go on with it, set it down. You will notice these lights right here are flashing. So on the radio, you go up, down, and it will arm. So now it is ready to fly. You can see our swash plate, everything is moving. So we have forward, back, left, right. That's all working. Our LEDs now on the side are solid. So that's how we know it is bound. Our front LED is solid. So now this thing is ready to fly. I don't recommend doing this, but you can hold it, hit the takeoff button on the transmitter, which is this button right here, and it will spool up. Let's tuck this light away so it doesn't get sucked into the rotor. Spool up. Hit the stop button, it works. So now let's head out to the field and get a flight in on this thing. We are rolling. All right, we're back with we're at the field with the RC Aero C-123. So on the radio, it's a 1-start takeoff. So you hit the takeoff button here. That's your landing button. This is your emergency stop, and these are for your actual dual rate. So you have 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna leave it on 3. You hear it beep, and I don't know how to do the 1-key flip, but we're gonna take off and fly anyways. Look at those lights. Such a cute little guy. Zoom in on that. Yeah. That ducted fan tail rotor. It flies a lot like the bigger brother that we did the video on, but the tail's quieter. I'm so glad these companies are putting lights on these things. These scale helicopters just aren't complete without lights. Police. And this is a terrible gray day, so let's keep it close. These little guys, you don't want to fly far, but this will be linked in the description below. Huge shout out to Banggood for sending this out. So if you guys want one, there'll be a link in the description, and there'll also be it's an affiliate link, so it doesn't cost you guys an extra penny, and it helps out the channel. Lets us do more video reviews. That's full forward. That thing gets ripping. It's funny to hear the tail, like the tail holds really well.
It isn't that loud whining.
No, the bigger one had the tail's a lot bigger on the other one we did a video on, and the tail was pretty annoying. This tail isn't too annoying. So that, what do you say this is, a 10 mile an hour wind?
Yeah, at least 10.
And I mean, it's getting drifted,
Stable.
But it's stable. I'm having to hold a lot of forward in it to hover it, but you can actually hear the motor RPM come up and down as it's like countering all the wind. Look at that. I hear that wind ripping through the trees.
Almost like it's saying, wee.
This thing actually, this is a lot of fun to fly, especially if you got a little kid or something, or you like scale. This thing's awesome. Pirouettes. I'm amazed at how well the tail is like countering all that strong wind. All right, let's land because I can see the rain rolling in. So now for landing, we just have to hit 1 touch land. So landing, I think we hit this button here. That's pretty cool. So there you guys go, the RC Aero C-123 and the police color scheme, 4-bladed head, awesome little machine. If you guys want one, it'll be linked in the description below. Go check it out. Get yourself a nice little scale helicopter to play around with outside. You can see it's about to storm and it's still flying good. So I want to thank Banggood for sending this out. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching this. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Take care and have a great day.